Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would do something a little different and I wanted to share with you guys all the paper collections, paper pads that I used up in 2024. I'll also backtrack and share with you guys what I used up in 2023, 2022, and then I think I also have one for 2021. So I'm going to continue how I keep track of what paper I use in 2025 in the new year. But I wanted to share with you guys like the program that I use, the tracker that I use, in case you guys have a device and you guys want to do it too. I do it on my iPad. You can also do it on your iPhone because the app is available on your iPhone. The app that I use, I don't believe is available on Android, but there is a different app available on Android, and I think it might be called Notability for Android. But for my iPad, it is actually called GoodNotes, and this is the newest version of GoodNotes right here. This is the old one, so I'm still in the process of switching everything over from my old one to the new one, because when I did that, it didn't all transfer over. And I have like a lot of recipe books on this old one. If you guys could see, I have a lot of recipe books here that I want in my new one. So here is the current one that I'm using, and I made this like planner. I made the crafty tracker. I made everything, and that's available in my Etsy shop. But I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit how to even import this into GoodNotes, how to put your crafty tracker into GoodNotes, because I need a setup for the new year as well. So let me just share with you guys what I use. This is my tracker. So it says using my stash, and if you guys want like a view of what it looks like, actually technically this is supposed to be like this version, like this way. So I'll just do it this way so you guys could see. But using my stash 2024, for 6x6 paper pads, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have written 15. I'm just double checking because I think some of them are a little bit off and I have to add one somewhere. So the ones that I have marked in pink, I had the ones that are highlighted, I had started those last year and I had finished them this year. So those weren't full 6x6 paper pads, but I'm still marking it as me finishing it this year because I didn't write it off last year. I didn't write anything off last year for that. So technically I still finished using it all up. So I have it written that way, but I have it written for myself just so I know how many were already started and like what I finished up. So total of 15 6x6 paper pads. I used a Welcome Easter, Holly Jolly, so Christmas, a boy themed one, another Christmas one, Save Freeze, a couple of birthday ones, a baby girl one, another Christmas, a Halloween, a fall, more baby, so there's 3 more baby in a row here, another Christmas, and then another baby. So probably the most baby ones apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baby ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Christmas ones. So I guess I did a lot of baby ones this year. For 6x8 paper pads, I had completed 4 fully, and then the ones that are highlighted in yellow, that just means I started them and they're in progress. So I did not finish them, which is why I only wrote down 4, because I only used up 4 completely. So these other 2, when I do finish those, like let's say I finish those next year, I will count that towards next year because then they will be completely finished. But I did start them this year. I'm not going to get a chance to finish them this year. So there's that. And yeah, I wrote this, just a woman building her craft empire. I love it. So 12x12 paper pads. Actually, should I go over the 6x8? So the 6x8 is kind of hard for me to go over. It's really mostly crate paper or Simple Stories paper. And it looks like I have one Park Lane one, but I did like Garden Party. I used 2 of those. Going Places by Simple Stories, a spring one, And yeah, I don't use 6x8 paper pads that often, and I don't even buy them really. I have some still in my stash, but I don't gravitate towards buying them. It's just not my thing. Anyway, 12x12 paper pads. So I used 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, there's going to be another one that's added. Oops, that's added to this list because I will finish it by the end of the year. I'm going to change my color to blue, and that is, what is the paper collection called? I have a couple more sheets left in here, but it's called the Merry Mod Christmas by Die Cuts with a View, and I will have a video coming up of like what I made with that. Oops, my writing is too thick. Gotta make it thinner. So that's the Merry Mod Christmas by Die Cuts with a View, and that is 36 sheets as well. So I just like to write in parentheses like how many sheets it has. So that will be a total of 8. Right now I'm gonna highlight it because it's still in progress technically. So I'm just gonna highlight it, but it will be done by the end of 2024. I know I have a couple more days left. Today is the, as you guys can see, the 26th that I'm filming this. So I know I still have some time. So it will be 8 12x12 paper pads, which I'm really proud about that. I want to even get done more in 2025, more 12x12s, because I just have a lot of 12x12 papers, you guys. And I do like, and I mean paper pads. I am going to use collection kits. You guys are about to see how many collection kits I did use. But I do want to use up more paper pads as well. I feel like we could have done better, but we'll do better next year. Then I also I wrote like a little other section. So I did a Simple Stories Holiday Hellos card kit. So I completed that. And then I started writing down like some other double-sided paper that I had in my stash that I used up. I didn't write down everything. There's some mini notebooks that I was using and I just didn't even know what collection they go with. So I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to just start like a tally mark. I mean, I could have with random double-sided paper in my stash that doesn't really go with a collection, but I decided not to. But that's totally optional. You guys can make these sections whatever you want them to be. Like when you get this, so this is like a template that you could buy, a crafty kind of using up your stash template for 2025. So you could get this in my Etsy shop for a couple of dollars, and you can change these categories to whatever you want. Like, so all you would do, so this would come erased, and then you would write whatever you want that section to be. But I'm gonna go back because I don't want that erased. That is my 12x12 paper pad section. Okay, so there is that. Then moving on to how many collection kits I used up. So some were started, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them were started. And the rest I used up already this year. So that means 13 of them I used up completely, 13 collection kits. So we have Hello Baby, It's a Boy by Echo Park, Christmas Delivery by Cartabella, Our Baby by Echo Park, more baby collections, but I know there's also some Christmas in here as well. Birthday Wishes, A Cozy Christmas, another Christmas Delivery, Hello Autumn, My Favorite Fall, Welcome Fall, and Celebrate Autumn. So we got 4 fall ones. Meow by Echo Park, Blowing Kisses, All Hallows Eve, which is Halloween, Spooky by Echo Park, Bark by Echo Park, a doggy themed one, I Love My Dog, another Bark that I used up, Flower Market for spring, I Love My Cat, Rustic Elegance was a wedding one, Fall Fun, and then Harvest Market, another fall one, and then Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, so another Christmas. So mostly baby, fall, and Christmas for collection kits. So that is what I used up. Like I used up, we'll go over this again. So 15 6x6 paper pads, 4 6x8 7, almost 8 12 by 12 paper pads that I will have finished up by the end of the year. So we'll just say 8 paper pads there for 12 by 12 and 22 collection kits. Now, if I'm looking at my previous years, this is my previous year of using up my stash. I don't have the numbers written here, so we're gonna write those in. So 6 by 6 paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this year we did 15, so that's an improvement. 2 6 by 8s last year, we did 4 this year. Only 3 12 by 12 paper pads, and we did 8. And then for collection kits, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 collection kits, and we did 22 this year. So that was like a huge improvement from 2023 to 2024 of like what I used up. Then 2022, let's count here. I had 6 by 6 paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14, 6 by 6, and we did, how much did we do? 15 this year. 6 by 8s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we did 4 this year. 12 by 12s, we have 4. And this year we're at 8. We're doing so much better. And collection kits, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 collection kits, 22 this year. So that's 23 and 22, and now 2021 I did a lot. That was, I guess, you know, that was the pandemic year, and on top of that I got to work from home and teach from home on like Zoom and stuff. Like I think it was like half of the year that we got to do that. So I was able, you know, with that, without commuting 2.5 hours each way, 5 hours a day, that saved me like a lot of time, and I was able to craft more. So for 6 by 6 paper in 21, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 by 6 papers, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 by 8, that's the most so far. Paper pads, this is the most also, 12 by 12 paper pads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm just going over this because I've never shared it before, so I just thought I would share now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 collection kits here, and this one for 2021, it continues, you guys. It continues into here. So technically, I have another 6 by 6 here. So I'm gonna change this to be 13. And then I have 10 collection kits here, but I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is a total of 22. So actually in 2021, we did pretty good also. We definitely did better with 12 by 12 paper pads and with 6 by 8 paper pads, but you know, and 12 by 12 and 6 by 8. We did a couple more this year with 6 by 6 and the same amount of, collection kits, but I think we're doing pretty good. So I want to share with you guys how to even get this planner kind of set up into your GoodNotes app, and then I'll share with you guys how to get the Crafty tracker and get that in your app as well. So let's do that now. Okay, so in my Carolina's Digitals Etsy shop, this is where I have like all my digital files, my SVG cut files that you guys can get. Hold on, why did I not click on that? These are SVG cut files, so you can get these albums and cut them out on your cutting machines, or if you guys like to trace, you could do that as well, and like fussy cut, because I do include PDF files and JPG files that you guys could just print and then cut yourself. But if you have a cutting machine, it is way easier. Then I also have some digital crafty tutorials, so you guys could get those here. Anything digital goes into this shop. So if I'm looking at the digital planner notebook section, I have quite a few, you know, little planners here and stuff, but this is the one that I'm using. It is the 20 subject notebook, and I'm gonna import like another one into my app. And you could use these tabs for anything, you guys. They don't have to be crafty related. You could use it as a planner. You could use it as a to-do list, like whatever. So once you buy this, you would download the zip file I have my zip file already. Oh, no, you would download the PDF file, sorry. So I have my PDF file here. Sometimes it might be a zip file, sometimes it's a PDF file. The zip file, if you do get one, which is going to be in a future video, like, where is it? This one. You are not going to unzip it. You're going to leave it zipped. Okay, especially if you're using GoodNotes. So I'm going to go back to, where is it? Here. So this is my digital notebook. I'm just going to airdrop it to my iPad. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. I'm going to drag and drop it to my iPad. You can email it to yourself as well. And then on my iPad, this comes up like this. So it automatically kind of opened up, but it's not in the GoodNotes app. Right now, it's just like a file, and it's just like a PDF file. I can't click on any of these tabs or anything. So you want to then, once this opens up on your iPad, sometimes like you can email it to yourself and then click on it from your email and open it up with GoodNotes. Lately with the last update for this iPad, it just kind of opens up like this. So I'm going to click this little arrow at the top here. I don't know, do I need to turn up the brightness here? It's already all the way up. So I'm going to click on this arrow. Okay, and then I want to open it with GoodNotes. So I'm going to look here. If there's no GoodNotes, I'm going to click on more. And then from the suggestions, there will be GoodNotes here. So that is the old one. So I'm not going to click on that one. I'm going to click on this new one. That is the actual like GoodNotes app now. And I'm going to click on that. And then it's going to say, do you want to import to GoodNotes before, after this current document? Or if I want to import as a new document, you're going to import as a new document. So I'm going to do import to documents. And there we go. So I have a 20 subject notebook here. You can label this out here, whatever you want. And then, hold on, let me erase that. And I'm going to click on that so I can turn things without writing. So it says KK Printables because my shop used to be called KK Printables instead of Karolina's Digitals, but these are all like clickable kind of tabs. So if you want to click on any of these like tabs, you're just going to click on that tab and it's going to take you there. If I want to go to the cover page, I'm going to click on that. If I'm going to go here, I'm going to click on the index. The only thing to note in GoodNotes, if you want to like click on things, you need to be in like the view mode. You cannot have any of this toolbar up here because this is going to give you all these actions. So in order to be kind of like in the view mode, just click on that thing right there, that little pen with the scribble next to it. Just click back on that and it takes you here. Now I do have a table of contents here in this 20 subject notebook, so you could see what all your sections are like in the table of contents. That is your index page. So you can, like, let's say I want this first page to be my my crafty goals. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go back. I want to change my writing to blue, and I'm going to label this crafty goals. And I have like a ton of videos if you guys want to know how to like digital plan and stuff. Also, I have a ton of videos on that, you guys, just with the older app, but the idea is the same. So I typed in crafty goals. I'm going to go back to my view thing. And now if I want to go to that tab, instead of clicking here, like number one, which I can do, but I could also click on that tab directly there, that number one. And this takes me to the cover page of that section. So again, I'm just going to write crafty goals. And I'm probably going to want to do this like in some fancy kind of calligraphy writing. So let me go just real quick. This, you guys, is not really part of this video, but I'm going to go into Procreate real quick. That's where I do all of like my words and stuff that I want to write. So I'm just going to do like an 8.5 by 11 page. And I want to write crafty goals. So I'm going to change my pen to, nope, I don't want that. I want, yeah, that one. And this is like, I think it's a font that I downloaded, and I have black ink, and I'm just gonna write crafty goals. I don't like how I didn't connect that. Okay, so we have the word crafty, and then I want to write crafty goals. The goals I'm just going to write here. Okay, so I have my little word here, and you guys could now got to see me do some calligraphy here. So I'm going to go ahead and save this as a PNG, and then I'm going to save the image, and then I'm going to be able to put it into my GoodNotes. So I'm back in my GoodNotes page. Okay, so in order to add that image into here, which is where I want it to go, if you click on add image here, this is going to add it as like another page to your planner. You don't want to do that. I want it on here, right? So that's why I clicked on here, and I just drew here. But that's why I clicked on the toolbar, and then I'm going to click on this image icon here, and then it pops up there. And that did not save as a PNG as I had intended. Hold on, let's go back to Procreate. I think I forgot to turn off the background. And then I'm gonna save that again as a PNG. That's what I forgot to do before. So save image. And then I'm gonna go back to my GoodNotes, and then the image is gonna pop up here. And then here is my image, and I made mine a little too tall, but that's okay. We're still going to use it. I just made it a little bit wider here, and I think we're going to use it right here. So it's probably would have worked better if I did it, you know, side by side. But anyway, that is my crafty goals section. So if I click on back to my toolbar, or back to my section without that toolbar, if I click on one here, it's going to take me here. If I go back to my index and I click on, why did I erase that? I don't remember erasing that. Sorry, you guys. Crafty goals. Okay, so then if I click on that one, it's going to take me to that section as well. Okay, so in here, you could see the next page takes you to section 2, then section 3, section 4. However, if I click on this section up here, the grid here, it shows me all the pages that are in this planner. So you have your 20 subjects, and then you have all these pages at the bottom. I'm going to take this blank page. So I'm going to click edit up here. I want that blank page, which is the very last one. And then I'm going to click copy. Okay. I'm going to exit out of here. Okay. I'm going to go back to my section 1. And now I'm going to click this add icon up here. And I want to paste the page after this current page. So paste page. And now it pastes it here. So if I go back here, you could see that page is now in this section here. Okay, so then all I need to do is add in my crafty tracker. So if you look back into my Etsy shop, I have a section for digital planning inserts. This has like sleep logs, expense trackers, weekly logs, to-do lists, budget planning. You could do to-do list sections and stuff. Like, you have so many different printables that you could also print these out. Like, you don't have to use your digital planner. Same thing with this. So I have the crafty tracker, the using my stash crafty tracker. I am going to download this, and then I'm going to airdrop it to my iPad and just airdrop the JPG. However, I am going to print it out so you guys can see what it looks like printed as well if you don't have an iPad and you want to print it out. Okay, so here are all the files that you're going to get. You could either have the one with the bullets and download that, so it has these pre-made kind of bullets for you. I'm probably just going to use this one here. And I think I got rid of, did I get rid of the ones with the words? I think I did. So you could write in your own words. I think last year I did with the words. This year I got rid of that. So you could either add in your own bullet points, whatever, and add in your own section. So I am going to take this file. I'm going to airdrop it to my iPad. So I'm just dragging and dropping it. And then as I drop it, this is going to change. So now it pops up because it is a JPG file. Where did it go? It was just here. It was here. Where did it go? You see all my photos here. For some reason, it decided it wants to pop up down here, saved today. I don't know why that popped up there, but it did. Anyway, so moving back onto this, I have this here, or I guess I saved it on November 20th because it says also save today. So maybe it's just on November 20th and it doesn't do double anymore. That would be kind of cool if it doesn't let you do double images. But this is December 14th. Where is November 20th? What day is this? November 30th. I'm just trying to find it, see what it's around. This is November 23rd. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Okay, so it is November 20th. So I'm going to go back into my GoodNotes app right here. Okay, and I want to make this my tracker page. We put in a blank page. I want to add my tracker here. So same idea as before. You're going to click on that little pen icon with the scribble. You want to get back to your toolbar. And I'm going to click on this image here because I want to add my image in here. Okay, so this only goes up to a certain section. That doesn't go up to November 20th. So what I'm going to do is double click on that image and this pops up. So now I have like a bigger section here that I can kind of search through my library. I wonder if I type in November 20th. If it will pop up. Oh, look, wait, it's right there. Okay, so I found it, you guys. But anyway, then you're going to go ahead and resize this to fit on your page here. And then I made it a little too wide. But actually, I think I'm going to crop a little bit off the side. So let me tap that. I'm going to click crop. And then I'm going to crop off this little white edge and try to not get my 5. Same thing here. We have a little bit of a white edge. So I'm just going to crop that off. Click done. All right, so that is what it looks like. I'm going to make this a teeny bit smaller. Move that over. I want to see the wires on the side. And then there you go. Now you could start writing in all the stuff you have for 2025, what you're going to be using and whatnot. Now, if you do not want to get a whole entire notebook, you don't have to, you guys. You can just in the GoodNotes app. So let me show you guys again. I'm going to go to like the home screen on the GoodNotes app, okay? I'm just going to click new, okay? And then let's just do new image, right? Put in my image. You don't need a whole entire notebook. Now you could just write on this and track that way. But if you're going to be tracking year to year, I like the idea of a notebook. You don't have to use a notebook. It is totally up to you. I like it in here. It looks like a notebook. I could do all my other sections for tutorials that I'm coming up with. I can include a savings money tracker if I want to do that. I could keep track of what I am selling if I would like. Any craft fairs on here. Like, I like the idea of having tabs and being able to use my tabs for whatever I want. And I could use the index page so I know what each section is for. And then my sister's calling me. But that way I know what each section is for and I'm happy with that. But you don't have to do the whole entire notebook. I just wanted to share with you guys all of that, how to use that, how to put it in, and then how to use it aside from that. But let me print it out so you guys could see what it looks like printed in case you don't have any of this. All right, so I just printed this out and this is what it looks like printed. So you can just keep this if you want. I mean, if you wanted to, you could laminate it and just use like a dry erase marker. I don't really see a point in laminating it, but you could print it on cardstock if you'd like. You could turn this into like a notebook and have every single year that you guys do. Right now we're on 2025. This is going to be the new one. So you guys could do that. And then next year I'll do a 2026 and so on. But yeah, you could fill in your sections, write what you're using up as you're using up. And I think it's fantastic. Like a great way to really motivate yourself, because this is what I mean when I write it off on my list. This is what I mean. I'm writing it off on here because it just makes me happy seeing all the things that I'm able to use. Okay, let me show you guys back to my 2024 though, so you guys could see it like used up. Like this makes me so happy seeing all the things that I use, and it motivates me to use up more. So I don't know, that's my motivation, but in case you guys don't want to do that, then I don't know, just, you don't need to write it down if you don't want to. But I just want to share with you guys what I do, what paper I used, and how I use this crafty tracker, what app I use, and so on. And I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to have everything linked down below to this 20 subject notebook. I'll have this link down below as well, this crafty tracker, so you guys can get it too if you'd like. And like I said, it is the Good Notes app on your iPad, iPhone, whatever you're using. I just like to have it separate on my iPad, and I don't open it on my iPhone because I always have my iPad with me anyway. So anyway, I hope that was helpful to you guys. I hope this inspires you to keep track of all the paper that you guys are using this year. And it's just a fun way to keep track as well. Like, it's pretty, it motivates you to write stuff down, and yeah. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I think I'll do another video sharing with you guys how I set up and kind of plan out my YouTube videos, because I think that would be fun to do as well. And although it changes throughout like the month, sometimes it's still fun. Like, I kind of pre-plan my videos. So I will do a video on that as well in another video. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next crafty video. Talk to you soon. Bye.